Oh, thank you. Hold on a second. All right. So you guys, thank you so much for coming. This is PhotoPeace. It's May 29th, International Day of Peacekeepers. International Day of Peacekeepers was, I just was reading, we're not really, we're winging it, okay? So just bear with us. All of it, the film, we got there are a few hiccups, so we're just winging it. So just bear with us. But I just learned about International Peacekeepers Day today. It was started in 2003. This is the 19th year. And it was started on May 29th because it was the day that it was the first UN peacekeepers mission in the Arab-Israeli ceasefire. So that's why today is selected as that day. And the reason that we started this project, or this particular PhotoPeace project, is because something my son did actually, or it was the inspiration for the idea. My son was playing Nintendo on his Switch, and I noticed his what do you call it? Like, his little username. He changed his username from Apollo, that's his name, to No War. And I was like, whoa. I was like, who's that? He was like, that's me. And I was like, what? Who? Why'd you change your name? He's 10. He's just old enough to be hearing about this. And so I thought, oh my God, here's this kid who he has no control over except his little tiny domain. And if he can do something, then we can do something. I want to send a very, very, very big thank you to our collaborator, John Thiepal, whose exhibition you just saw. John's a longtime friend from the same neck of the woods that I am. And we're not from the woods, yeah, we're from there. Yeah. But John and I have known each other for almost 20 years now. And it's been, none of this would be possible if Totem Pole Photo Gallery didn't give us a starting line, and if didn't have the clout to allow us to sort of get all the yeses at all the other galleries. So a very, very, very big thank you to John. What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Tennessee, yeah. We walked across Shinjuku. That was so awesome. That was super, super, super fun. Oh my gosh, thank you everybody so much for coming and being part of this really amazing day. Peace, photography, and having fun, and being with our photo homies. I'm really so grateful to everybody. Today was an amazing day. I mean, this is, you know, we did 50 of these photo hoku adventures. And now we've done, I think we did sort of 3 or 4 PhotoPeace projects, and now it's just like, it's getting more exciting and more fun, and I'm so grateful and happy. I'm sure like all of you are to see the photography community so vibrant in this town, you know, freaking awesome. And you know, having been here for 20 years, like, I don't know, you just see circles sort of never really, I don't know, you see a lot of different things. How long is your lens? How long is your lens? Who's your client? Who's your client? And it's just nice to put all of those things aside and all be kind of focused on the same thing. It just neutralizes all the, you know, all that stuff. So I'm really happy about that. So thank you. And thank you for, you know, focusing on peace and thinking about peace. I know that it's like, what's the point of like walking and photographing for peace? Like, does it really mean, really do anything? Not, I guess, like, maybe not really, but if we just keep thinking about it and keep focusing on it and keep just letting it ripple out there, maybe it can. I mean, it's better than doing nothing. And a little bit of feedback that I want to share with you, like, this really was unprecedented. You know, I mean, we did touch on this, and John, I think, got tied up at the gallery, and so I can kind of speak a little bit more frankly about it. Like, these galleries are not unfriendly by any means, but they're in their own little bubbles, you know. And for them to come together and work this way together is really unprecedented, because you can imagine if one of them were to sort of, you know, spearhead a project like this, you know, everybody would sort of have to fall in line behind that person. And that was one of the reasons, I think, that we, you know, the fact that we were once removed from that whole world a little bit, like, that was one reason that it worked. And we kind of, you know, when we went to these galleries, they were like, I mean, you could tell that they kind of had to be like, you know, what everybody already knows about us, you know, we're the coolest gallery in town, which is, respectively, it's true for most of them. But on the other hand, you could tell that they all wanted to say yes, and they thank God they did, because they all saw the value of, like, the community so strong together like this, and they all, you know, I think a few people, you know, trying to save their face, basically said something like, "Well, I have to do it because, you know, so everybody else did it, and if I didn't do it, then I guess I'm." But then it's just like, all the hearts were melted when everybody came in. And every time we went to a gallery, everybody was like, "This is great! This is so amazing! We've never had this many people visit our gallery before. This is awesome! We gotta do this again!" And I was so encouraged, and sorry to go on, but like, I was so encouraged that Seto-san, who's the Place M guy, and Place M and my, I mean, they're all so cool, but like, Place M is like my, you know, it's always been the barometer of, like, you know, the center of the whole thing. And Seto-san came out and he was like, "This is so great, like, this is really great." And I said, "Well, maybe we can't do this for one day next year. Maybe we can, it's like too overwhelming for one day. Maybe we gotta spread it over a weekend or a week. Maybe we gotta start a little photo festival." And he said, "Little photo festival? Let's have a big photo festival." So that was really, really encouraging. And he said, "Come use the gallery, and, like, you know, we want you guys, people like you guys, to use it. We want to see it. We want to see, you know, not a top-down community, but a bottom-up community." So I was really, really encouraged by that. And by Oto-san, Morty-san who was at Olympus. I mean, that's a huge win. You know, these companies, they've got so much bureaucracy, and for them to green light a couple of Yahoos and like a community of, you know, that's like really, really awesome. And we were so grateful that they took a risk on us. And when we walked out, you know, we kind of said to them, maybe it was partly because of you guys that said yes, that it was easy for all the other galleries to hop on. But they just said, well, you know, basically we got your back. If you guys want to do this again, we're right there behind you. And what else? Yeah, just to like keep in touch with what we're doing, and we definitely want to be a part of the next thing. If there's somebody out there in the world that you have like a beef with or a rub with, let it go today. Just, I'm one of the oldest. There's a few people who are older than me, but now I can see the how many days I got ahead of me, and it's just not worth it. So if you have somebody in your life, a family member or a friend or somebody who you just is like a frenemy or like a nemesis, just fucking let it go today. Today. Please. I plead with you. That is my super, super big hope